Yes, people, what is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. And this is actually the first sit-down YouTube video that I've done since being in Dubai, because if you guys have seen the content already, pretty much everything is vlogs and day in the life and stuff like that. So this is cool to do. And I thought, let me show you guys what fragrances that I've brought with me to Dubai for one whole month. And I know loads of people might think, rah, this guy's moving mad. He's brought so many fragrances. I think in total I have 16 fragrances and the missus has around 7 or 8, and then I've got smaller little 1-2 ml samples, but I'm not going to show them in this video. I'm only going to show you the full bottles that I've got, and then I did decant a few fragrances to bring with me. So yeah, let's talk about them. Sorry to interrupt the video, but I know there might be a few of you watching going, I swear this guy's back in London. Yes, I am. I literally filmed this video like the second or third day I got to Dubai, and I literally lost it on my memory card, couldn't find it. So now I'm uploading. I'm not going to waste a little YouTube video upload. But right now I'm back in London and I am filming the fragrances I took back home from Dubai. So that video will be out soon, but I'll send you back to TJ back then. Love. So we'll kind of do it in no particular order. So we'll start off with these two here, because I've just dropped reviews of these on my channel. We have Clive Christian's Hedonistic, which I'm telling you is absolutely amazing. And me and the missus already, our first night when we went out, I put on like a little blue shirt and I put on this little sapphire watch from Crown & Co. And this fragrance just called to me, and maybe the color, but honestly, me wearing this that evening, projection was crazy. I sprayed it on my chest, and as we was walking to the Dubai Mall to go and get dinner, like I started sweating a little bit, and I was just like, touch my chest, smell it. It smelled absolutely incredible. So the first fragrance that we've got here is Clive Christian Hedonistic. This feels nice doing a video like this with a table and fragrances in front of me, but the second fragrance, we might as well stick with the Clive Christian theme. We have got this one here, probably one of the most hyped up niche fragrances. Definitely one of the most hyped up niche fragrances. This one here, hope the camera's picking up. This is Blonde Amber. And I've also dropped a review on this fragrance. So if you want to see the full in depth and if this fragrance is actually worth £500, then go and check out that video. I'll pin it somewhere up here. But quickly, it's not worth £500. I don't think any fragrance is worth £500. But this is your nice, warm, spicy, ambery scent. Opens up nice and fresh, spicy. I was actually just going to spray this in the air, but I am not wasting even one spray of it. But I don't love this fragrance all that much, but the missus on me for some reason, she loves it. I remember it was at Lakeside and I was wearing it and she kept like sniffing me. So obviously when you get that reaction from your missus, that's the reaction you kind of want. So I had to bring this fragrance out with me. And then recently I dropped a video on my TikTok and Insta saying that I was looking for an everyday kind of fragrance. And I think most people thought, oh, this guy's waffling, like you wear a new fragrance every day. You're not actually gonna wear an everyday fragrance, but I do. And I've been wearing this one quite a lot. It's just so different to the fragrances that I got in my collection already. This is from MFK. And the fragrance is called Masculine Pluriel. Now, the dent I've put in this in, I'll say less than 2 months is crazy. So this is your barbershop type fragrance. It is not, I wouldn't say fresh, but it's got that clean airiness to it. There's vetiver in there. I think there's grapefruit and there's even leather. So it's simple but complex at the same time. Very masculine as the name suggests. And I just feel like this is a beautiful, everyday, easy wear kind of fragrance. So I had to bring this one with me. And already going down to the gym in the morning, not that I'm a gym guy, but I did go down to the gym yesterday. This is the fragrance that I put on, and it's just so non-offensive. And I think in a heat like this in Dubai, you want something like this, clean, easy, and like not in your face. And I'll have a quick little sip on the coffee that the missus just brought back. All right, where do we go to next? I think it's only right. Bang. You see this fragrance, yeah? This is Tales from Zanzibar, from Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. The best thing about it is the little pictures that they put in the back of the bottle, yeah? Well, the second best thing, because the first best thing is the smell. And I've spoken to this company. Since I've been posting videos on them, they've reached out to me saying, thank you for everything you're doing for the brand. Thank you for speaking about Tales from Zanzibar. And the thing is with me, if a company's paying me, it just doesn't mean I'm gonna talk about the brand like every day. I talk about this fragrance because I genuinely love it. It's £165 for 50 ml. And when it comes to a summer fragrance, great performance, great projection, and just smells different to what's on the market. I honestly think this is one of the best. And every time I do my vlogs in London and I go into Les Scienteurs, I come out of there and the staff have told me everyone's coming in asking for this fragrance. Everyone's loving this fragrance. The amount of tester bottles they're running through in there, and the fragrance has been out of stock for ages. At the time of recording, I think I just checked Les Scienteurs' Instagram today and they posted a story saying it is back in stock. So for anyone who wants this, go there, pick up a bottle, or just test it and get a little 2 ml sample, because in there you can buy the samples, and I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. I think this stuff is amazing. And as well, before I came out here, I've obviously got my fruity tropical fragrances that I love, which is Tales from Zanzibar, and I also love Wave Child by Room 1015. Almost forgot the name there, but I wanted something a little bit different, something I haven't spoken about a lot yet, to come and really test in this Dubai heat. So before I come out, went to Javoy, tested a bunch of fragrances, and the staff in there put me onto this absolute beauty right here. This is from Lark Paris, and the fragrance is called Cauda. These guys actually reached out to me like a year ago, wanting to do a collaboration, and I was like, no, because I'd never smelled the fragrances, hadn't even heard of them or nothing. Then I met the owner, I think his name's Fadi. I met him at Essence a couple months ago, got speaking to him about the brand, and the passion of him explaining the brand really came through to me. They showed me and Cologne Talk a gourmand fragrance that they're going to be coming out of, and it was actually something special. So when I went there and they showed me this one, I was like, damn, like this stuff is fire. And I didn't make my decision straight away on whether I should buy this one or not. I sprayed it on my skin. I went around and tested a bunch of fragrances in London, in Bloom, in Harrods, all of that stuff. But this, I couldn't get out of my mind. And that was probably because I could smell it on my skin the whole day. It was a warm day in London. Obviously, we don't get many of those. But the longevity, the projection, and just how beautiful this smelled was the reason why I copped it. And for me, this isn't your typical just fruity tropical fragrance like your God of Fires and stuff that everyone's used to. In this, I think there's lychee, there's strawberry, I think there's blackcurrant as well. And one thing that's not in there, but I'm calling it that, I'm calling this a mango fragrance, even though there's no mango in it. And then as this fragrance dries down and develops, what you do get is some white florals in there. So I think there's jasmine. I think there might be even lily of the valley. But with those white florals, I think it makes fragrances super feminine. But in this, it doesn't make it feminine at all. And then as it dries down, it's got this cotton candy accord. There's amber, there's vanilla in there, I think even benzoin. So the way I would describe this is opens up as a sparkling Rubicon mango, that fizzy one. Absolutely amazing. Dries down a little bit floral. Then in the base, it turns to a candied, musky fragrance. And I think this is 100 ml. 100 ml, I think it's 195. I think it's worth the price. Obviously, performance is incredible for me. So next time you're at Javoy, and I think they're also stocked in Harvey Nichols, make sure to get your nose on this one. And then from these full bottles, the last kind of summery fragrance that I've got here is this one, which is called Camellia Intrepid. And I don't know if you guys are locked into the channel properly, but on TikTok, I dropped on my TJ Talks News, when I came back from Australia, that I tried a fragrance at the airport, and it smelled amazing. It was like a tall glass of orange juice, but there were some spices in there, a little bit herbal. This is it, but I've brought this with me. I'm gonna test this properly while I'm out here, and I'll drop a full review on TikTok and Insta, so make sure to go and follow the channel. And you know what, yeah, let's move these to the side, and let's talk about the date night fragrances that I brought with me, because who doesn't like to hear about date night fragrances? So now we move on to the date night fragrances, and I'm sure you can tell what these are already by the look of the bottle. So first up, one I've spoken about a lot is Love and Crime by Exodilo. In my opinion, it's probably one of the best gourmand fragrances you can get as well for the price. I think 50 ml is 145, which is calm. I love Vanilla Diorama, but obviously that's like 100 ml is at 225, but this absolute still. And I got the little pink lid Valentine's Day edition, so I brought that with me. And if you're thinking, oh bro, how's it the best date night fragrance? You don't even use it. I already have a 30 ml bottle at home that is not even finished yet, so I just wanted to bring a fresh new one. The next one here, this is one that doesn't really catch my eye when it's on my shelf, but it's one that whenever I wear it, I love it. The performance is crazy, and as well, the missus loves it. This is from Aaron Terrence Shoes, and this fragrance here is called Slut. I have to beep that out because I don't want to get demonetized on here, but this is a lovely fragrance, man. It's so different. I think it's got a peppermint or like chewing gum mint accord, which is super strange, but everything else in there absolutely works. And I know you see this bottle here, and you would have seen my Angel Share review, and I said, do I think this one's worth it? I said, only if you like it sweeter, but for the price, I'll probably go with the OG. Of course, I have the OG, I have this one, and I've worn the OG so much that I thought, while I'm out in Dubai, why not test the newer version and see what this is fully saying out on a nice evening in Dubai? And I think the fragrance just matches it perfectly. All right, so now we're gonna speed run these decants. So I brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 decants of fragrances. Shout out to Cologne Collection, because he actually sent me out all of these atomizers, and I think his atomizers are the best in the game. Then we got this sick little atomizer. It looks like a samurai sword. This is from Creed, and I think this is like this is a 10 ml as well. So what I wanted to do with these fragrances is bring some sense that, one, I haven't worn a lot and I really want to experience while I'm here, and two, newer fragrances to my collection. So ones that literally came in the last month or so. So I printed off little labels on them so I know what they are. So first up, we have got Argos's Neptune's Trident. This is your proper salty, like slightly green aquatic fragrance. So I wanted to bring something like that. So we got Neptune's Trident. And now while I was in Milan, I obviously spoke to the Gritty team and I picked up 2 out of the 3 of their new fragrances. And if you guys are watching this video right now, Gritty is available in Harvey Nickel. So go and test these out as soon as you can. But one that I think is one of the most unique fragrances and the best scent that I smelled while I was at Essence is Muscaria. And this was the Perfumer's gate-kept fragrance for years, and then he's released it to the public now. So this one I think is gonna go crazy. And then I've spoken about Pomelo Sorrento when it comes to a summer fragrance, and they've released essentially an extrait of it, which is a little bit darker, smells like a mojito or gin and tonic. This is Pomelo Assoluto. Another new fragrance that I don't think has launched in the UK yet, but I got while I was in Milan as well, and I wanted to experience it. I wanted to bring a vanilla fragrance, but I didn't want it to be Escapade Gourmand or Bianco Latte. And of course, this fragrance is in the same realm, and this is Mancera's Explicit Vanilla. You got like caramelized sugar. It's got a chocolate or coffee accord in there. You got the bourbon vanilla as well. So of course I needed this one. And next up, what do we have? We have Matière Premier's Radical Rose. So they sent me the original Radical Rose, and then I said in the video that the extrait is better. So then they hit me up and said, look, do you want the extrait? I said, of course, I ain't gonna say no to that. So we've got Matière Première Radical Rose extrait. Absolutely amazing. The next fragrance we got, obviously, when it comes to Angel Share, I'm bringing Love and Crime, I'm bringing all of these bangers. Of course, I had to come with Grand Soir. I just had to. Just for one evening. Even if I rock it once, that's enough for me. And then I'm gonna save 2 fragrances to the end. These 2 right here. But we have got Liquid Imaginaire's Desert Suave. And obviously I'm in the desert right now. And when I go out at night time, I'm feeling suave. So this is the perfect fragrance. I love this. This is like a warm, cozy, comforting fragrance. But there's some sort of fruity note in there that just does it for me. But now on to the final 2 fragrances. So these are, one's for nighttime, one's for kind of daytime. So the first one, which is crazy, is Gleam London Silver Mineral. So if you like that Ganymede kind of DNA, salty, loud, really punchy, this one will do it for you. And I spoke to the team, man. I said, if Gritty's coming to London and gonna be stocked in stores, why don't you stock this one? So hopefully this is there soon. But if you've got a chance to pick this up or get your nose on it, definitely do. And now the last one that I put in this Creed bottle, a little bit disrespectful. This is from Hubijon Paris. So if you don't know, they are affiliated with Paris Monte Carlo. They sent me out Mon Boudoir and Tabac Nomad. And then they just said to me, if there's any other fragrances you want, let me know. And I said, can I get Ambre Rubis? Like, can I be a little bit cheeky and get Ambre Rubis? They said, sure. They sent this one out to me, and no lie, it turned up at my door at like 12:30 on the day I was flying out, and I was leaving at 1 o'clock. So 30 minutes before, I got the fragrance, bust it open quickly. I was like, ain't doing an unboxing, filled up the decant, and yeah, took this one with me. Now, I've heard people say performance on this isn't crazy, but I'll have to test it for myself and see. And now, because I don't want this video to be too long, I'm gonna speed run the Mrs. fragrances as well. She's chilling on the balcony and we kind of want to go out, so I'm gonna wrap this up pretty quick. So she bought 3 full bottles and then a couple minis and then some 10 mls, which I'll show you in a second. So starting off with the full bottles, we have got Marc Antoine Barras Ganymede. Obviously similar DNA to that Silver Mineral, really nice. She loves this fragrance. This is, I'm pretty sure this is her 2nd or her 3rd bottle. She brought that. Then we recently got this one from Liquid Imaginaires, which is called Dom Rosa. I think, again, this is like a champagne kind of fragrance, but I get like plum and roses, and to me it smells more like red wine. But on my skin, this goes super dark and spicy. On her skin, it goes like sweet and fresh, and it's amazing. And obviously, come on, man. This, for me, is up there with one of the best fragrances on the market, period. Like, at this price point, this is crazy. It's a creamy, floral, smoky, frankincense scent, absolutely stunning. And then minis, come on, we're in Dubai, Kayali's based out here. The mini she brought, she has got, of course, which is pretty much her skin right now, Kayali's Vanilla 28. And then, oh, she brought Yum Pistachio Gelato as well. And then lastly, she brought herself 3 10 mls, and in here we have got another one from Liquid Imaginaire. So it's like a Liquid Imaginaire's party. I brought Desert Suave, she brought Dom Rosa, and in here, she knows how much I love it when she wears it. So we have got Blanche Bet right in this one. Then she enjoys a cherry fragrance, so she brought Fragrance de Bois Serene. And then the last one, I brought the Angel Share Parody, and I didn't even know she was bringing this one, but she brought the original Angel Share. So yeah, one night I'm gonna wear the Parody, she's gonna wear the original Angel Share. So that's the fragrances that she bought. So yeah, I don't even know how many fragrances that is. I think it was 20 plus definitely, and then we got some smaller ones in our little wash bags. But yeah, what do you think of the fragrances that I bought here? Of course, I'm gonna try and secure some more fragrances while I'm out here as well. And when I get them, I'll test them and let you guys know what they're saying. But which is the best fragrance that I bought? Let me know down in the comments. Which is the best fragrance that she bought? Let me know as well. And let me know, yeah, how many fragrances that you guys would bring if you was going away to a month to any country. Would you bring 1 bottle, 5 bottles, 10, 20? Let me know down in the comments, because I'm intrigued. Are we just crazy or are we not in it? So let me know. But thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far and haven't hit subscribe, make sure to do so. Make sure to like, comment, share, all of that good stuff. And make sure to check me out on Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, love for the love, my people.